Infinity Ward, Infinity Ward, Infinity Ward. What is your Call of Duty gonna be in 2026? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2026, which is crazy to even think about, but we're getting some information coming from the Ghost of Hope, a reliable leaker here in the Call of Duty community, and he's been leaking Call of Duty information for quite some time now, and we're gonna be discussing some of these leaks that he just came out with, and some of them are pretty good, some of them are pretty concerning. And if I'm being quite honest with you, I have been saying this for a long time now, but Call of Duty is just a copy and paste franchise, and when I say that, people hate on me, and that's okay. You know, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. And you know what blows my mind? Even though it's a carbon copy or just a copy and paste, as I'm mentioning, people still buy it. It's the most sold franchise like every single year. You know, Call of Duty is a powerhouse and it still excites people, you know, and me being like 22 now, I don't really get excited for any Call of Duty, if I'm being honest. Black Ops 6 was like my last hope, and I still haven't put any playtime, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. The footage that I used in my last video with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is probably the last time I've actually played the game. I tried playing zombies, which I do think is fun. I haven't played Call of Duty Season 1 yet, and or Season 1 of Black Ops 6, my bad. But again, here in 2024, we're already hearing news of Infinity Ward's next game. Now, this information is going to be coming from the Ghost of Hope here on X, and he says, what I am hearing about Infinity Ward's next game. Infinity Ward's next game is currently scheduled for 2026. Infinity Ward will be utilizing Omnimovement and wall running, which is currently rumored to be a feature in Call of Duty 2025 as well. By the way, who is making Call of Duty 2025? Have we even gotten any information on that? Like, who is the lead developer on that, right? Like, who is developing that game? Because we know that Treyarch is not, because they're obviously still producing content for Black Ops 6, and I imagine it's not Sledgehammer because they just literally got done making Modern Warfare 3. And talking about Modern Warfare 3, by the way, just for a quick second, I also want to kind of mention that we are talking about a different Modern Warfare 3, and we're talking about Modern Warfare 3 2011 and Modern Warfare 2023. Sorry, I know it could be like a little mix up when I'm talking about it, but I will make sure to clarify what I'm talking about. So Infinity Ward's next game will be utilizing Omnimovement and wall running, which is currently rumored to be a feature in Call of Duty 2025 as well in their game. Infinity Ward will also be remastering a majority of Modern Warfare 3 2011 maps for their game alongside new original maps. And he says also down here, as always, these things are subject to change based on data, feedback, and more. 2026 is a long ways away. These are the current plans. Infinity Ward does not look to be making the same mistakes again. And I don't know if they're talking about Modern Warfare 3 because that campaign was horrendous. If you know Modern Warfare 3, I don't think it's the worst Call of Duty, but it definitely should have just been DLC, man. If you look back at it, it's probably going to be one of those like tragic Call of Duty games, and it's going to be underrated in a few years or something. But Modern Warfare 3 was not that bad in terms of multiplayer, but campaign, it was terrible. Zombies was just kind of thrown together and slapped on the game within like a couple months, man. That sucks. And I know Treyarch was thrown into a pretty terrible position, if I'm being honest. Now, one last thing before we do talk about anything else. He heard that campaign may fully embrace the Black Ops 2 tech future with 2025 to spice things up and win people over again after people lost faith in the story with MW3 and to a degree MW2. Now, my honest thoughts on this, I'm quite excited that they're bringing Modern Warfare 3 2011 maps. I feel like that is just a slept on Call of Duty. I've put so many hours into Modern Warfare 3 back on the PS3, and if you know me, I used to play a lot of Infected back on that game because it had some of the best maps. I'm looking at Terminal. I would play a lot of Infected on Terminal because I really did enjoy it. I mean, I'm pretty happy that we're getting some Modern Warfare 3 2011 maps. We're also going to be getting some new maps, which honestly excites me, and I'm really happy about that. But is it going to be the same style of maps in Modern Warfare 2 2022? Because those maps are pretty terrible, if I'm being quite honest. If you played some of them, then you understand that feeling. And they're going to be using Omnimovement and wall running. Like, what's the whole point of wall running? Like, is it going to be set in the near future, like from like the 2050s? Like, is Price and the gang still going to be in this game? Like, is it going to be diverging itself from where Modern Warfare 3 left off? I mean, if you've played the game, I don't want to spoil anybody. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't, but If you played the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, you know Makarov obviously still has some unfinished business with the gang, and it's kind of an S show. I don't want to swear, but it's kind of an S show in the ending. But yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much all the leaks that we got. And like I said, I'm just very concerned. Who is the developer for Call of Duty 2025? Like, we still don't even know that. And imagine it's gonna be like a mini studio like Beanox or Toys for Bob. I highly doubt those two, but it would be interesting to see that. I mean, it's just been Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Raven, and also who else am I missing? Sledgehammer. It's mostly been them when it comes to the development of CODs, and those obviously, the other studios are obviously support studios. But again, I'm curious to see as time progresses what is going to be Call of Duty 2025 and Call of Duty 2026, because it's crazy that we're getting information 2 years before this game is even supposed to be released. Other than that, guys, that's gonna have to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys definitely did enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.